Students, in this lecture, we're going to discuss the difference between the action potential of the myocytes and the pacemakers. Before going into this difference, into the detail of this difference, you must know that what is pacemaker or what are the pacemaker cells. The pacemaker cells are actually the cells which are definitely present in your heart. These are the cells which have the unstable resting membrane potentials. For example, in the heart, the example of this pacemaker is the SA node, which is the primary pacemaker, which are the primary pacemaker cells. And now what about the AV node? Is this a pacemaker? It does this AV node has any automaticity? No. The answer to this is that yes, AV node is a pacemaker, but this is a secondary pacemaker. How this is a secondary pacemaker? Because your primary pacemaker is the SA node. Your SA node will generate the action potential, and definitely this action potential will be responsible to cause a contraction of the upper chambers of the heart, of the atria to contract. Then these signals will pass to the AV node. Now, this AV node is responsible to cause contraction in the lower heart chambers, that is in the ventricles. Now, the SA node is actually the actual pacemaker, is the primary pacemaker. When I talk about the secondary pacemaker, then this is the AV node, because now it has taken the responsibility of the pacemaker. It has taken over the pacemaker responsibility from the SA node. Now coming towards the main topic, that what is the difference in action potential of the myocytes, that is of the atrial and the ventricular myocytes and the pacemaker cells. We have already discussed this when we were discussing the heart, when we were discussing the antihypertensives, that these myocytes basically have the 5 phases: phase 0, 1, 2, 3, and the 4. Here the diagram is showing the phase 0, that is the resting potential, that is a straight line. Then we have the phase 0, in which there is actually the influx of the sodium ions. Then we have the phase 1, that is indicated in the green color, in which there is efflux of the or moving out of the potassium ions. Then we have this line, this red line, indicating the influx of the calcium ions. Then we have this green line again indicating the efflux of the potassium ions. Then again we are coming towards the resting potential. These are the 5 phases which are in the myocytes, which are in the atrial ventricular myocytes. Now coming towards the action potential of the pacemakers. But before discussing this, you must know that what is the hyperpolarization activated cyclic nucleotide gated channels, because I will discuss this channel while discussing the action potential of the pacemakers. Now, these are the channels which are responsible for the funny current. I is representing the current, where F is representing the funny current. And what is the funny current, I will discuss in the next slide. So this funny current is actually involved within the SA node. Now, what is the funny current? Funny current is basically a current. This is a mixed current. This is a mixed current consisting of the mixed ions, consisting of the sodium and the potassium ions. Sodium and the potassium current that will move inward, and that will cause the action potential cycle, that will play its role in this cycle. Basically, this is activated upon hyperpolarization. So the funny channels are so called funny channel. Why we are calling them funny channel? First thing is that they are involving the both type of the ions, sodium ions as well as the potassium ions. Secondly, they are only opening themselves for a brief period of time. Now, where this funny current is involved, this is involved at this phase 4. And these are represented as these channels, these hyperpolarization activated cyclic nucleotide gated channels are represented by HCN. Now, this HCN is associated with this mixed sodium potassium current. Now, this current is involved in phase 4 of your pacemakers. Now, in pacemakers, we have 3 phases: phase 4, 0, and the phase 3. Now, this channel is getting opened at this stage at phase 4. And here, this is shown that now HCN and the potassium channel closes, voltage gated potassium channels open. Now, This basically you have to remember that your phase 4 is associated with the opening of these HCN channel and is also associated with the T-type calcium channels. Here from this diagram, you can conclude that we have two type of voltage gated calcium channels, which among them the first channel is involved in phase 4, that is the T channel, and at the initial point of the phase 0 we have the L channel. Now what are these channels? Basically, the T channel is also known as the transit channel. As the name indicates, brief. Transit means brief. This is a channel which will open itself only for a brief time period and then it will close. Now, this activated T channel will result in the opening of the second type of the calcium channel, that is the T channel. And this T channel, T stands for the long lasting. This will remain open for a longer period of the time. Now coming towards the phase 3. In phase 3, there is potassium ion efflux as shown in this figure. This is the repolarization phase. Now, again coming towards the differences between the both cycles, atrioventricular myocyte cycle and the SAAV node cycle. In these regular myocytes, we have 5 phases: phase 0, 1, 2, 3, and the phase 4. While in case of SAAV node, we have 3 phases: phase 0, 3, and 4. While in case of these myocytes, we don't have any involvement of the funny current, while in case of SAAV node, we have the involvement of the funny current. Now, this one thing you must remember, that in this cycle, in this phase, in this action potential, we have this straight line. We have this straight phase 4, while in case of SAAV node, as I have already said, there is no resting membrane potential. In that case, we have this phase 4 that is moving upward. Now why this is moving upward? This is because this is actually the phase where there is slow depolarization. This is slow depolarization pacemaker potential. So students, this was the difference between the both cycles of the regular myocytes and the SAAV node. Thank you very much.